Hello everybody, welcome back to HVAC Tours. I'm Henry, and today I'm going to be camping in my truck. This is actually a new truck. I got it back in June, but I haven't filmed a video since June. I'll show you the truck. And it's supposed to get cold tonight, maybe about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. It's also supposed to snow and get really windy. There's supposed to be 30-mile-per-hour winds. It's supposed to snow. So this should be a pretty good camp. And I got some tacos to cook up as well. So let me show you what's going on here. So as you can see, it obviously snowed today. It's not too windy right now, but I think I'm blocked by these trees a little bit. It should get pretty windy, should get pretty snowy. So I got a Chevy Silverado here. I gotta see if the coast is clear. So as you can see, there's no cars in the parking lot. There are cars that come and go. Hopefully there's not gonna be any cops tonight. Some cops like to sit in this parking lot, but the roads are bad, so I'm hoping that they're distracted with the roads and maybe some car accidents or something like that. So let's get inside. So this right here is kind of my shelf system. It looks familiar if you've watched my videos before, but I have some doors on here that slide. They're just made out of tongue and groove wood. I got some drawers here. I got some shelves inside behind these doors. And these doors are just made of tongue and groove wood that I put a handle on so I can slide them. And then I have a shelf system in there. And then this also works as like a big table. I also have a homemade sink here. So I got some water here and then a sink. And I got my bed here. I have a wool blanket on it tonight. I have a mattress underneath. I also have a sleeping bag if it does get too cold in here, but it should be pretty good. I got some string lights around here. This is also a taller topper than my old one, so that's nice. It is insulated, as you can see, so I should be pretty warm tonight. Got my stove here. Have a Mr. Buddy heater, so that should be all good. Got my backpack right there. But I think first things first, I gotta cover up the windows, especially like this one. I also have a carbon monoxide detector. So before I forget to say that, I do have one because I know a lot of people get worried about that if I'm cooking in my truck, which I will be today. So I put some like roll-up insulation as like to cover the window. There's a little crack there, but that shouldn't be too much of a worry. All right, guys, so I got my curtain all up. I kept hearing something outside, and I think it was just like a truck from the road down there. But luckily, it's all right. But if you can hear that, there is some wind. I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera, but there should be a lot of wind tonight and snow and everything like that. So if you take a look outside, it might be kind of hard to see, but that's what we're working with. There's a light down there, the road. A car's driving by right now, but it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, there's nobody over there, so we're good. So looks like that window is frozen. I tried to get it open, but that's not going to get open. I'm going to have to crack the back window so I get some airflow ventilation in here. All right, so I was able to crack it with this. As you can see, we got a little crack out there, so that should give me enough ventilation. All right, I got my onions diced, and that should be all I need. So with my tacos, I'm also going to be making some rice-a-roni. This is Mexican style rice. And if you know how to make this, you got to use butter and rice, and then you got to add the water, and then you got to let it simmer. So that's what I'm going to do. Add some seasoning in there. That might need a little bit more water. All right, so that's looking good in there. Now I'm gonna focus on the beef over here. But I gotta find my lighter because I don't know what I did with it. All right, I couldn't even find my original lighter, but I did find this pink lighter here. So actually I gotta turn down the heat on that. That's getting a little bit crazy, but. All right, there we go. So let's get that on there. So apparently I can only use one at a time for some reason. Because unfortunately I won't be able to use both, so. That needs to get mixed. Maybe add a little bit more. Let me add a pound of beef. So I'm gonna add the onions. All right, so I'm gonna add the seasoning. And I got some taco seasoning from the store. So this is just the original taco seasoning. So let me add that in there. So it kind of looks like a soup as of right now. I think I added a little bit too much water, but it'll give it some juice for the tacos. And so yeah, I'm not too worried about it. As you can see, I spilled a little bit, but when you're cooking with Henry, that's gonna happen. I'm a very messy cooker, and a lot of people know it. I could be better, but who cares? So I'm about ready to make the tacos here. I actually did forget tomatoes, which kind of sucks, but it's all right. I'll just have some onions in there and some lettuce and stuff like that. So that'll be all right. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. Add a little bit more onion. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna dig into my food and I'll tell you how it tastes. That's really good. Yeah. So there might be a little bit confusion of where I've been or, what's been happening in life. And I just wanted to give a little bit of a maybe speech about it or something along those lines. So, obviously I haven't made a video in a while. I started actually posting consistently last year around this time throughout December, January, and February. And then I took a halt. I didn't post I don't think I posted in March, April, or May. You could tell the months I'm busy based on when I upload. But I uploaded a video in June and it didn't do amazing. And that's fine. I mean, that's not why I stopped posting, but I just didn't have any more motivation to post. And so I decided that I just wouldn't post video for a while. But I went off to college and, it's been really good. So I went to Michigan Tech as my school and I'm going for forestry. With that, I've learned a lot. I mean, I've learned a lot in the last 5 months. And I decided that, I'm on break right now from college. And I decided that I would film a video. So I have my truck set up here. And essentially, I, just stopped posting and stuff like that. Now, it's not really that big of a deal. Obviously, I don't have a huge audience or anything. As of right now, I'm kind of just, working through school. I've been busy with that, and I just didn't really want to film anything. I mean, I've been on a ton of adventures, camping adventures, and all this good stuff. Because if you don't know where Michigan Tech is, it's in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it's beautiful up there. If you've never been or anything like that, I would recommend going, taking a visit up there. It's beautiful up there. But I'm going to finish eating, and I'll check back with you in a little bit. So as you can see, I have some gaps on the tailgate, as you can see. And I want to add some tailgate seal. I actually bought some. So I want to add that to the tailgate so there's not a gap here. But it was literally too cold to do it. And it wouldn't stick. Because I did try, believe me. But it didn't work. So I got to try something else. Maybe when it's a little bit warmer or something like that. So right here, as you can see, this is how I'm going to be locking the topper from the inside. Just like that. So then when somebody does try to open it, they really can't get too far. So that's how I have it. Unlock this. And I also have this attached to the ring on the tailgate where you would tie something off. And that's where this is attached to. Clean the dishes a little bit, but I actually don't even have soap or anything. So this is about the best I can do. I'll just wash them when I get home. I'm just kind of relaxing in here. Kind of cleaned it up a little bit more. I got my Mr. Buddy heater, and it's warming up nicely in here. I do have the window cracked again. And yes, I did check. Temperature out, it's 20 degrees with a real feel of 9. And so it's windy. There's about 20 mile per hour winds with 33 mile per hour gusts. and it should be snowing a little bit out there as well. All right, you guys, so I'm out here, and as you can see, I'm just like parked here at a parking lot like this. Got the road down there, and I wanted to show you, like, I have a light on in there, and you really can't see anything. I mean, nothing. You can't see anything, and I'll prove that I have a light on. See, as you can see, and I mean, if that's closed, you're not seeing anything. Yeah, I don't see much of anything, actually. Even, yeah. I really can't see anything in there. There's actually a little path over here, which is kind of cool. As you can see, people have been over here based on the footsteps. But there's a river down here. And as you can see, that's what the river's looking like. It's pretty good. Got some power lines up there. And yeah, traffic-wise, there's not a whole lot of people out. So it's actually really warm in here. And I mean, it's almost too warm. Like, it feels like a sauna in here. I think what I'm gonna do is crack it open like that. So you have the slightest bit of, like, it's open, but barely. And I think I'm gonna do it on the other side as well. Okay. So if I put it like this, and now it's like that, and it's locked, as you can see. And it's also ventilated. I don't really know what that is, but it's wet. So, yeah, as you can see. So there is a little water here. Actually on every single one of these. And I wonder if that's condensation or not. Every single one of them has drips. And I highly, highly doubt that all of them have leaks. And if it does, I mean, it's barely leaking. So that's pretty good. That jacket was not needed at all. Oh, it's ventilated. I have it locked in case, you know, I have the front locked. I have that locked how I can lock it. And I have it ventilated. So I think we should be all set to go to bed here. Yeah, it's about 10:30 right now, actually, if you could see that. I don't know if you could see that, but it's 10:30, and I think I'm ready to go to bed. So, I will see you guys in the morning. And, oh yeah. So, good night, you guys. Good morning, guys. It's about 7 a.m. And I slept all right last night. It was a little cold, but I didn't want the Mr. Buddy heater on because, I don't know, it just was hard to get, like, ventilation in here because I couldn't have the side windows open. And so I just decided that I would break out the sleeping bag, which is what I did. And it's gotta be, I mean, that's a 30-degree sleeping bag. Obviously, I have a colder sleeping bag, but I only wanted to bring the 30-degree sleeping bag because I thought that's all I needed. So I was a little bit cold last night, but it wasn't horrible. So I think I'm gonna get up and get out of here. So it was a pretty good trip. I mean, I ate 7 tacos last night, which was a lot. I mean, I ate the entire pound of beef that I had. And my stomach last night was, like, kind of upset. It was definitely, like, making a lot of noises and stuff. So it was a little bit annoying trying to sleep like that. But it was alright. I slept fine. So it definitely got below 32 last night. As you could see, this is frozen completely. All right, so it's 19 degrees according to my truck, which sounds about right. So yeah, it's probably colder than that based on the real feel. But I think I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys for watching and have a good one.